Hello everyone, my name is Teacher Lena and welcome to my channel. I am an ESL online teacher and my channel is all about my experiences as an ESL online teacher. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you have not already subscribed, I would love it if you could, because I put out videos each week, sometimes more than one. So I love it if you can join me. But in this video, I'd love to talk to you about what do you need to get started teaching ESL online. It is such an amazing opportunity to be able to do this, and many people have just kind of stumbled across this opportunity, or maybe they heard of it from a friend and they just don't really know where to begin. So I want to just go through some basic things that you would need to start teaching ESL online. And if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and comment down below and leave your question, or you can contact me via email. I work for several companies, and I do offer support for people who'd like to get hired by one of the companies that I work for. So that's also in the description box if you're interested. But let's get into, what do you actually need to start teaching online? Actually, not much, but let's just start with the requirements. Like, oftentimes you'll need a bachelor's degree, but that's not always the case. There are a couple of companies out here that you can just teach conversational English to adults and children, and you don't need to have a bachelor's degree for that. But it just opens your opportunities, and it gives you more options, right? And then also an ESL certificate that is also very helpful for many companies that teach with children and who offer curriculums. They usually do require you to have an ESL certificate. That would be a TESOL, a TESOL, or a TEFL, a TEFL. That would be easily gotten on the internet, actually. So if you don't have one, you can get one for very quickly and very inexpensively. I actually have a link for that down below, so if you're interested in getting one, you can probably finish your class within 5 hours over the weekend for $20. It's from International Open Academy. It's one that I use, so I have that link down below if you don't have one and if you need to get one. But it just helps you to learn some tips on how to teach English to people who are not native speakers. So you need that, and but there are some companies where you don't need to have it, but it does, like I said before, it gives you more options. And then you need to have stable internet, good visual, good camera. You need to have a USB headset, okay? So that you can, if you don't have a USB headset, it won't allow your headset to communicate with the platforms that you would be teaching with. So from what I understand, you need to have a USB headset. Now, I'm not the master about Apple, and I think like with some products you might be able to do it without USB, but from what I understand, you need to have a USB headset most of the time. And then you also need to have, let's see, so those are kind of like the basics. Good lighting. And that can be easily gotten with simple things like, this is my one of my first lights I purchased to teach online. It's a ring light that you could get from Amazon. It has actually, it's chargeable, so you can take this and charge it up if you have to travel. It's really good to use that, and it provides a lot of good lighting. So I also have a Multihead light that I got from Target, and they offer that at Amazon too. So I do have links for those down below also if you want to look for those and for your classroom. And then props. A few good props is all you need to get started. You do not need to have a classroom full of different things, all the different letters and all the different pictures and animals. No, just start off with a few, and you can go to the dollar store and get your props. You can get some flashcards. They have good, alphabet flashcards and animal flashcards there. You can get a whiteboard, great basic prop to have. You can get stuffed animals from there, or you can, if you're a parent, maybe you have one from your child you could borrow, but a good stuffed animal is good for just building rapport with younger children and using them as, a puppet to model a conversation, or, just saying hello and just basic stuff. So having a puppet and having something to show color is good. Like you could do that with crayons, just displaying the crayons and saying, oh, what color is this? So crayons are good for that. You can get markers, you can use different fruits and say, oh, what color is the apple? There's different ways to do colors, but crayons are a simple way, markers are a simple way, or if you just had some colored paper, something like that would be good to have. Good props. But if you don't have props, ManyCam is what I use often. I use a combination of things, but ManyCam is a good program for online teachers to use. It has many different pictures that help you to explain or describe or show to your student what it is you might be talking about. So if it's playing basketball, you can pull up a picture of playing basketball on ManyCam, and it's already, set and go. You don't have to search on your phone or tablet or someplace else to show them, or you could use a ball, which are good to have in your classroom too. But ManyCam just has a wide variety of pictures that you can use to display in your classroom. And they also have where there are many things you could do. You can write on ManyCam, so you can write on your screen, but you can also use chroma key, which is the green screen program, which is what I'm using, because you do need to have kind of like a setting that looks like you're in a classroom. So the ManyCam can help you to come up with pictures to be your background. And so my background is actually used with ManyCam. There's a paid version and there's a free version. With the free version, you can't use the chroma key, but with the free version, you can use the pictures and all of that for free. So that's kind of nice. I also have a link for that down below if you're interested. And like I said, if you need to use green screen, or if you're interested, you have to purchase it, but it's really not that expensive. It starts out at $29. So that's not bad at all. For a year, I should say. That's really not bad. And then the upgrade from that is like $49 for a year. So not bad. So you can also do rewards. Rewards is something that many companies want you to have. A lot of times they have their own reward system in their platform or program, but you can add to that. And sometimes they require you to add to that. And so it's nice to have some stars around. I do have this is my my pan that I got from, it's making my light kind of change, but a pizza pan from the dollar store. And what I did was I have these magnets on the back. You can't see very well that one, but these are stars, stars you can purchase, but there's magnets. They're little magnets that you can put on the back of whatever prop you have. You can cut out whatever prop it is that you want to use and put your magnet and stick it on your pizza pan. You don't have to stick it on a pizza pan. You could just, hold up, you have a LOL doll, or something, or many people do so many different things for rewards. You could do a whole nother video on all the rewards that you can make with or use in your ESL classroom. There's many things, but having something simple like that you can add to. You can start with stars and add, different other pictures to add for your reward system. But ManyCam is also good for reward systems too. They have the ice cream cone where you just add pictures of ice cream scoops to your ice cream cone, and that could be done right on your screen, or you can make your own. There's different ways to do it, like I said. And there's also, there's pizza. You can build your own pizza on ManyCam. You can build a snowman on ManyCam. So there's many different ways that you can do props. But it's nice to have rewards as a prop in your classroom for your students. And then getting back to our list, one more good thing to have as a surprise or a reward is a surprise box. Just having a little box or a bag filled with fun stuff. And then whenever they, earn a star in the class, you could say, okay, now it's time to pick out the bag. What's in it? And then you pick out, a dinosaur or a flower or whatever you want to put in your surprise box. You can make it multi-theme. You don't have to just stick with one thing. So that's very fun and creative and keeps things kind of fresh in your classroom. They never know what's in the surprise box. Keep them on your toes or on their toes. And then I think I touched on this before, but experience with children is often the requirement because oftentimes you'll be teaching children, so you need to have some experience with children, either, teaching, babysitting, mentoring, volunteering. I mean, there's really many ways to have experience with children, so don't limit it and think, oh, I've never taught in a class, so I wouldn't qualify. No, if you've babysat before, that would be considered experience with children. So those are some basic things that you need to get started as an ESL online teacher. If you have any more questions, you can leave a comment down below and I can answer there. Or you can contact me through email. So I hope this was helpful. And if you like this video and like to see more videos like it, I like to put out videos each week and sometimes more than one. So please join me, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.